temps.
It's pretty sweltering, and making sure everyone's staying hydrated. It's July. We know what happens in July. It gets really hot, but it is a long, hot stretch for us. Another day with 90s on the board. Fourth day of a heat wave for many inland areas. Whitman hit 96, Boxborough up to 94. Same story in Milford, New Hampshire. David and Shirley checking in at 93 degrees, and Eric in Hopkinton around 92 this afternoon. Today's one of those days with a pretty nice sea breeze out there. So for anyone at the beach or living inside of 128, a really comfortable, beautiful summer day. It's 75 in Boston right now, 76 in Portsmouth. You will notice the sea breeze washes out this evening, so around 7 o'clock, there'll be a little burst of heat that moves back toward the coastline, so temps will tick back up into the 80s later on tonight. Inland spots, we're into the 90s, 94 in Orange, 93 out in Springfield. Keene sitting at 95 degrees. Lots of sunshine out there. All the storms are across western New York and Pennsylvania. They will stay there this evening, but we'll have a higher chance of storms tomorrow. And that front is really the only game in town. Most of the country just locked into the lazy, hazy, hot days of summer right now. So warm and muggy tonight. Chance for some fog filling in on the south coast and the Cape. Temperatures will stay very warm in the low 70s, and that's important to note. Usually, when we talk any health concerns when it comes to heat, a lot of it kind of builds up over time when you have days and days, or it doesn't say drop below 70 at night. Really want to make sure you take it easy. If you know someone who doesn't have air conditioning, just check in on them, make sure they're doing okay, and make sure the pets are not outside for too long either. Tomorrow, we'll have bright sunshine after any early morning fog. We are going to watch for the chance of some late afternoon and evening thunderstorms. I think the best chance will be at the very tail end of the day, so especially from dinner time onward. And I would say in particular from Boston north and west. Highest chance of seeing a thunderstorm develop, and anything that pops could have quite a bit of lightning and, of course, very heavy rain as we have kind of a tropical atmosphere outside. They won't be numerous or widespread, but a chance for at least a few popping up tomorrow. So the morning is warm, some patchy fog in the 70s. Again, if you're exercising, do it close to sunrise. Midday, 90 degrees, partly cloudy, hot and humid with a southwest breeze. And then in the afternoon, a chance for some of those scattered storms popping up, and a little shift to a northwest breeze for far inland areas. High temps near 91 in Boston tomorrow, some mid-90s just west of the city. With more of a southwest breeze, your coolest spots will be along the south coast, Cape Cod, and the islands. We won't see as much of a sea breeze for the North Shore and South Shore tomorrow. It'll be a much hotter day. In terms of heat index values, again approaching 100 just off to the west side of Boston. A high humidity, high heat expected throughout the day, and then cooling off just a touch as we move toward the evening. So the beach is the winning location. Temperatures in the 80s, bright skies, water temps continue their climbs, and buoys now in the low 70s toward Nantucket Sound. Still chilly toward the New Hampshire seacoast and the Maine coastline, but we've made quite a bit of progress over these last few days. That will continue this week. How about the 4th of July? A little weak boundary in place. Very slight chance for a pop-up storm. Right now, it looks like most towns are going to stay dry. Best chance of a pop storm would be from the Worcester area south and west. Then as we move toward Thursday, hazy, hot, and humid conditions. We won't see any relief until the end of this week. So the 4th of July calls for low 90s inland, a little bit cooler at the coastline as there'll be a bit of a sea breeze kicking in. So I think we reach the mid, maybe upper 80s in Boston, mid 80s in Rockport, 80s toward Cape Cod, still into the 90s for inland spots for a hot 4th of July forecast. And the Cape and the islands has just been a winning location, 80s each of the next few days, and a lot of bright skies to go along with it, mainly dry weather. The dew points stay in the 70s essentially the rest of this work week. A front that breaks the back of the heat moves in on Friday. Look at that Saturday dew point, a big drop. So there's a payoff at the end. We will have some strong storms on Friday afternoon, so we'll have to keep a close eye on that. That front brings in cooler, drier air this weekend. Liam and Lisa, back to you.
We will all applaud. Eric, thank you.